beloveds, thanks for tuning into BeenieTV, where I offer you sprinkles of spiritual sassiness. If you are new to my channel, I start every video with an affirmation. Go ahead and close your eyes, take a deep breath in, release. As I eat, I am healed. As I eat, I am healed. As I eat, I am healed. Go ahead and take a deep breath in, release. What is up, my manifesting mamacitas and my miracle-minded men? I am BeenieTV. I am all things God, spirituality, and self-love. I have been on this YouTube thing for about 7 years, just bringing you all of that enlightenment, self-development content. And sometimes I'm giving you looks, okay? I've actually worn this outfit to death on Instagram, but it's cute. And I had it since last year. And it's from Zara, and they have Zara and Forever 21 made like 1,000 copies of this, so I'm sure you can go and get it somewhere if you like it. So let's get into today's video. So I have been vegetarian 3 years this year. What made me go vegetarian was actually me living in Los Angeles. I was like, you know what? I was a avid meat eater. I grew up eating meat. You know, Ghanaians in the house, what's good? I grew up eating meat, and I realized that every time I was eating meat, I was getting super constipated, and I didn't know what was wrong, and I didn't know why. I was always constipated. If I ate too much meat, I would have migraines, especially as a child. It's like migraines as an adult suck, but imagine migraines as a child. You're just like, wait, I don't know what to do. Why am I having adult issues at 7? So, once I moved to Los Angeles, that was 4 years ago. I'm on the East Coast now, but when I moved to Los Angeles, and you know, it's such a health conscious city, I became pescatarian. And I was like, you know, I can wean myself off of the chicken and definitely the pork, definitely the beef. I wasn't taking in too much of that. And then I was only eating like shrimp and salmon and, you know, all the seafood. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna push myself. I know that I can do this. And so I can remember one of the last meat meals that I had was actually McDonald's breakfast. I went in on that McDonald's breakfast because I knew it was gonna be the last time I had a McDonald's breakfast. But yeah, I just kind of made the decision, I think that's just kind of what happens when you're on a spiritual journey, and as the collective consciousness continues to rise, you rise with it. So I was just in that space, in that city. I was like, you know what? No, let me let go of all types of dead animals. And here we are. There have been some ups and downs, some bumps in the road, but people kind of always say oh my God, I could never give up meat. I could never, you know, not eat pork. And it's like, well, you can. You just have to want to. What is your why? What is your intention? For me, once I stopped eating meat, my digestive system, bomb. Bowel movements, okay? I finally have a healthy digestive system. It's not perfect, but it's healthier than it was when I was eating meat. It's healthier now than when I was eating meat. So I encourage you to just think about your vessel. You are a sacred, beautiful, amazing human, and you just deserve to live longer. You just deserve to do better, okay? My brother, he's vegan. He's been vegan for 3 years, and he became vegan after watching the Netflix documentary, What the Health. And it really scared him. I think it scared a lot of people. If you, depending on how old you are, for me, my introduction into healthiness, health and wellness, I can say healthiness, was Super Size Me. And that came out when I was 18. And then I went to college and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to not eat meat. And then I was only eating carbs, and the access to knowledge just wasn't there. But now we have so many Pinterest, Instagrams, we got TikTokers all talking about health and wellness, and there is an abundance of resources for you. So I know another thing is that people just don't know where to look. I'm gonna link some of my favorite vegetarian Instagrams below. It will help you. Because sometimes you just don't know what you don't know, right? You come from a certain community, you come from a certain background, certain family where it's like culture where meat is everything. I'm Ghanaian. All we do is eat meat in every single meal. But as I've grown up, I'm like, you know what? There are certain meals that Ghanaians don't even realize are vegetarian. And all you have to do is just make the meal, take the meat out. That's it. Simplify it. Like, make it work for you. You have to introduce healthiness and consciousness. You have to introduce healthiness into your family. I know that's what I've done. Like when I started doing green juices and started doing smoothies back in like 2012, thanks to watching Hey Fran Hey, like the OG wellness mama, like I brought that into my mom's life. And it's been like 5 years and my mom has a green juice every morning, guys. Every morning. She's in her 60s and she finally has introduced her body to green juices and her body is loving it. If you watch the documentary What the Health, you will see that God has given us teeth that are meant to eat plants, a digestive system that is not meant to digest meat. If you have not watched the documentary, go ahead and watch it. And people are like, okay, I don't care about that documentary. I'm hungry. And people are just like, okay, but I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. And it's like, okay, you can. Don't wipe away all the meat. Like I just explained to you guys, I went from meat eater to pescatarian and then to vegetarian, and I am doing my best every day to be vegan. It takes time. Don't be hard on yourself. Be gentle with your journey. You're gonna slip up, okay? Because I've slipped up. You're gonna slip up, and that's okay. You're going on vacation. You're gonna taste a little, you might taste a little something and be like, you know what, that was good, but I don't need it. Right? I think that's always the best. Like I tested myself in 2019. I said, do I still want to be vegetarian? And I tested myself and I ate an egg and I said, I will never eat egg again. My body rejected that egg. The smell, the taste, my stomach was gurgling. I was like, okay, never again. So you're gonna mess up and that's okay. The one thing I would recommend, this is what I recommend to all my family members, is once a week, go without meat. So what does that mean? For lunch, you can have black beans. You can make black beans however you want to make them. Brown rice, avocado, and if you want some chopped up baked tofu. That's your lunch. Or you could do like a hearty salad with like kale and quinoa and your favorite dressing, and you can make like a barbecued jackfruit and put it on top. Like, oh my god, I'm hungry. But there are an abundance of meals to create. So let's like round it back up. The first thing is why do you even want to be vegetarian? Why do you even want to start that journey, right? Your intention has to be clear. If your intention is not clear, you're going to quit, you're going to give up. 2, there are an abundance of resources. I know that, you know, like you might not know where to start, but I'm going to help you start by putting links to my favorite food Instagrams below, vegetarian-based food Instagrams below to help you get started. 3, you can take your time. You don't have to do it all at once. You don't have to do it in one day. It's a journey. As I said before, I went from meat eat carnivore, pescatarian, vegetarian, transitioning into veganism, and it has taken about a year or so for me to fully transition into veganism because of my body's addiction to cheese and your body's addiction to cheese. Google it. Cheese and heroin carry the same chemical, which is why when you get off of cheese, when you stop eating cheese, you get headaches, you get chills, because your body is going into start once a week. Eat for one day, only eat vegetarian meals. Just start one day, and that will show you how easy it is. And fine, if you can't do one whole day, one meal a week, try it, boo. You're gonna see how easy it is. So today's comment, I'm going to be shouting out Fashionably Sweet. She's so beautiful. And she says on my "This is why you aren't really living" video, she says, don't let yourself block yourself. Keep reaching for the yes no matter how many no's you get. Loved this video. We have to keep pushing. Yes, yes, yes. And yes, we do Fashionably Sweet. We do have to keep pushing. And we have to keep pushing the narrative of health and consciousness, and that health is wealth. Guys, I think people who are just like vegetarian, vegan, and as long as they're not annoying, all they want to do is let you live long. We want to see you around, right? We want to see you being able to be healthy, be health conscious. Nobody's saying like go overboard. No one's saying like hate people that eat meat. I don't care what you do, right? Your body's not my body, right? But if I can encourage you and I can show you that it is easier than you think, then why not? I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Comment below how you feel about transitioning into veganism. I'm sorry, vegetarianism or veganism. Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at BeenieTV. You are going to get a wealth, an abundance of wellness resources from me, definitely on Instagram. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next video.